About the recent development in the Supreme Court. Remember, this was something that Ajay Singh and Spicejet were hoping would go in their favour, but the Delhi High Court order, which had asked for Spicejet to deposit 579 crore rupees, that order has now been upheld by the Supreme Court. Legal luminaries like Harish Salve arguing for Ajay Singh and Spicejet in court today. Let's go across to Ashmit now. He joins us with the details. Ashmit, take us through A, what transpired in court, and B, what does this really mean? Because while the Supreme Court may have upheld the Delhi High Court's order, there is a separate arbitration proceedings that are currently underway, and I'm given to understand that the next hearing as part of the arbitration proceedings could be sometime in August. So finally, it will be that three-judge bench of former justices that will decide on which way this is headed. But for today, what are the developments and what do they mean?
Right, so a setback to the tune of 579 crore rupees coming in for Spicejet from the Apex Court. The Supreme Court upholding the Delhi High Court order, rejecting Ajay Singh and Spicejet's application and directing them to deposit that amount before the Delhi High Court. Now, the issue goes back to the year 2015. What is the issue? It boils down to the share purchase agreement. Kalanithi Maran had agreed under the share purchase agreement of 2015 to deposit a sum of 690 crore rupees, and under the share purchase agreement, he was to get, Kalanithi Maran, the former promoter, was to get was to be issued warrants as well as preference shares. That exercise was not adhered to as far as Spicejet is concerned. The reasons cited by Spicejet for failing to meet that commitment is not getting regulatory clearances. Spicejet argued before the Delhi High Court and also before the Apex Court that it's SEBI as well as the Bombay Stock Exchange that has not given the clearances, and that minus those clearances, no question of issue of warrants as well as shares. Now, the larger issue the Delhi High Court held needs to be decided by the arbitral tribunal. The arbitration, we understand, currently is underway, but in the interim, both the Delhi High Court as well as the Supreme Court today have seen it fit to protect the interests of Kalanithi Maran, and in doing so, they have directed Spicejet to deposit that amount of 579 crore rupees. So towards that end, at least at an interim level, some setback coming in for Spicejet, but the broader issue remains to be adjudicated. The arbitral tribunal is hearing that matter and will take up that case for hearing in the month of September. Back to you.
Okay.